Alright, in this video I'm going to teach you how you can flash your own Gameboot manually, and you don't have to use those tricky programs with Homebrew that could break your PSP actually. If you do not know what you're doing, but with this one you'll know what you're doing. Alright, first you're going to want to Google or something or whatever to get your Gameboot. I recommend this one. It should be on the screen right now. Alright, so let's see what kind of Gameboots I want. How about let's try the South Park World of Warcraft Gameboot. So you downloaded that. Let's extract it. You're gonna need WinRAR, which I have, and you see something called Gameboot.pmf. Now you're gonna need some room in your Flash 0, and I have 2.5 megabytes. And if you do not know how to free up flash space, do not use one of those programs that they can't break your PSP. You prefer to do it manually so you know what you're doing. And go look up a tutorial so you can find out. And then let's switch over to the PSP. Alright, now make sure that you're running an OE firmware. For the best compatible one for this would be 3.03 OEC by Dark Alex, which is a very intelligent PSP developer. And I preferred 3.03 OEC because you can, top menu, you can customize your icons. As you can see, I already have. I have the ultimate black XMB theme, which is pretty tight. So then make sure that you see, as you can see, I'm running 3.0. I don't think you can see that, but I'm running 3.03 OEC. But I just hacked the PSP with the Homebrew application and made it OEZ. Right. Now, first you're gonna want to put your PSP in recovery mode. And to do that, first turn your PSP off completely, not sleep mode, but off. Alright, and I'll go into recovery mode thoroughly later. Alright then. Hold R and turn your PSP on, which will give you a light blue screen. There you go. And go to Advanced, toggle USB parentheses flash 0 and parentheses, and hit X, and make sure your USB cable is plugged in. And let's switch over to the computer so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, and now you should get this thing called removable disk, whatever drive it is, and you're going to want to go down to open folder to view files. Alright, and then you should get these 6 folders. Now, do not even think about opening data, DIC, KD, and KN. Font is your PSP font, which is going to be PGFs, and you can go read about that. And VSH is where all your Gameboots and whatever you want go. Now, you're going to see ETC, do not open that. Module, do not open that. Nodule, do not open that. And resource, yes, you can go and open that. And here you can change your background, your icons and whatever. And what do you see? You see something called Gameboot.pmf. Now, make a copy of this and paste it onto your desktop so you have a backup of it just in case you want to switch back to the original Sony Gameboot. Now, open up your folder with your desired Gameboot, and I chose the South Park Gameboot. Go ahead and drag that into resource, and when it asks you if you want to overwrite it, hit yes. Now, close and then hit back on the PSP recovery screen, so it'll exit out of USB flash to your USB. And let's switch over to the PSP now. Alright, and you see the ever so wonderful recovery screen, and go down to exit. Alright, hit X, and it will load up the PSP XMB back to your main menu. And yeah, mine's gonna look different than yours, but it's all good. Now, whenever you load a UMD, or whenever you load a Homebrew application, or whenever you load some kind of program or whatever on your PSP, it'll play your ever so wonderful Gameboot. Let's try it, shall we?
God damn it!
And there you have it. There's your custom Gameboot. I hope you had fun with this, and remember, happy flashing.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.